welcome to this week's episode of Let's Chat with Curry and Adrian. I'm Curry Terrell. With me, as always, the wonderful Adrian McMillan.
I was doing my tick. I know you can't see it, but I'm doing it.
How are you doing?
I'm tired.
Wake up.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm so tired.
You had a busy week.
I did.
Plans every single day.
Every day. I'm tired.
That's all right.
I just slept through our movie that we watched.
Honestly, for the best, I think.
Okay.
Wait, should we start with our news?
Yes.
You say it.
No, you say it.
Adrian is going to the Toronto International Film Festival in September.
On behalf of Let's Chat.
On behalf of Let's Chat.
I'm not just going for fun.
Insert one of those like iMovie, kid sounds. I'm so excited for you.
Yes, we got approved for a press pass, and I was the one that was selected for some reason, so I will be going.
It's going to be so fun. We have no idea what it's about to look like.
Nope.
But that's exciting.
I think so, too.
You get to go see some movies.
Yeah.
We get to discuss some exclusive Toronto things.
Premieres, all of the above.
I think it's going to be the most amazing experience.
I really hope so.
Yeah, and you've never been to Canada.
That's a lie.
You've been to you've been to Canada. You've never been to Toronto.
Never been to Toronto.
Okay.
Yeah, who knows? Maybe Patrick will come.
Maybe.
Denise and Laura said they want to go.
Okay.
You're not going to go, but that's okay.
But I'll be hearing and can't wait to hear all about it.
But yeah.
This is exciting.
Thank you.
We're very official.
I know. And I'm hopeful that it opens more doors for us to cover more things.
Exactly.
Yes.
Any other highlights from this week that you want to talk about?
We did go to the fair.
We went to the Orange County Fair last night, which was so fun.
We ate a lot of food.
What was the best thing you ate? What was the worst thing you ate?
The worst was the hot dog. That really honestly kind of disappointed me, and I was pissed, that I got two. Mm-hmm. And then on top of that, I accidentally bought 2 cinnamon buns as two, which I was also very upset about. I spent $100 on food yesterday. And it's not good food. That's the sad part.
It's fair food.
It's fair food, exactly. But the experience was fun.
Mm-hmm.
It was fun.
That sausage really burnt my mouth.
Yeah.
And you had even said it burnt my mouth.
Yeah.
And I took the biggest bite and bit in just wholeheartedly.
I think once I ate it by itself, minus the bread, that's when I was pleased.
Yeah.
Because the bread was just dry.
Yeah, they just threw a cooked sausage on like a piece of white bread.
Yeah. The cinnamon roll was delicious, though.
That was good.
The funnel cake was good.
Funnel cake was
The
delicious.
soft serve I had was good.
Mm-hmm.
I think that covers it.
It was good.
Yeah, it was fun.
We had the best time, and the weather was nice.
Exactly. We didn't do any
was nice.
rides, but who cares? We're past that age.
Patrick, if you go to the fair, do you ride a ride? Yeah. Oh,
Well,
okay. We saw Social Network at the Academy Museum.
oh my God.
That was amazing.
Loved.
I saw 8th grade on Wednesday
Wow.
at AMC. That was cool. I hadn't
Wow.
seen it since it was in theaters, but we saw it, I feel like, 2 times at least.
Mm-hmm.
And we saw 2 other movies.
Wow.
Are you ready to get into it?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 1, It Ends With Us, starring Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni, Brandon Sklinner,
Mm-hmm.
and Jenny Slate.
Mm-hmm.
It is about a woman who is in an abusive marriage, ultimately, and her sort of dealing with that while also processing this past relationship that she had that is sort of circling back into her life.
Exactly.
It's based on a very popular book that sold 25 million copies.
Wow.
And it's going to be huge. It's expected to make $50 million this weekend. Adrian?
I loved it. And I think it's because I went in with really low expectations.
True. I really did also.
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect. Actually, I expected it to be bad. That is what I expected. I expected it to be bad, and I expected to not like it. Mm-hmm. And then I just, once it started, I leaned in. I was like, I like this world. I like Blake Lively. I like XYZ. And then, of course, as the movie goes on, you're like, oh, obviously you're seeing what's happening in this relationship. But I just thought it was great.
Yeah. Blake Lively is so fascinating to me because she only is the star. She has never been the co-star. Sister of the Traveling Pants was the beginning and the end. Since then, is like she's the girl. That's it. And in my mind, she's more of a movie star than an actress.
Yeah.
Before this came out, people were saying this was going to be her awards movie.
No.
I don't see that.
No.
But it is definitely a high marker in a movie star career.
Yeah.
The commercial I thought just made the movie look very simple, but it's way more complex than that. I didn't read the book, so I didn't know anything going into it.
No, me either.
And I have no desire to read the books.
Me either.
Not my kind of thing, I don't think. But I thought all the acting was great. There were, of course, some things in the world, like her name is Lily Bloom. That's like insane. The guy's name is Ryle. The other guy's name is Atlas. That was wild. And her clothes were insane.
I didn't think their clothes were crazy.
The disco boots and the hair at the party, and then she had like Carhartt overall. I mean, it reminded me of like Carrie Bradshaw kind of.
Yeah.
But that Blake Lively is that kind of girl. She's like a fashion person.
Sure.
So I guess, she was leaning hard into that. There's a lot of controversy around it because people think that they all don't get along with the director.
Yeah, and this is all kind of coming to light as of like the opening weekend.
Right. At the premiere, they didn't take any pictures together. They've done no press together. Basically, the whole cast has done press, and then he's done it.
Yeah, exactly.
The whole cast took pictures, and then he took pictures. They all don't follow each other.
Right.
And he said the second movie, he does not think he should direct. He thinks that Blake should direct.
Which I also said. I thought she would be a very good pick to do that.
And the Hollywood Reporter was saying that she basically had her own editor come in and do an edit of the movie. Ryan Reynolds was poking in, writing scenes of the movie.
Yeah, I thought that was weird.
So there's definitely she's definitely flexing her producer power, as she should. She's a movie star, and a lot of people are going to see a movie because of her.
Exactly.
But anyway, so who knows what will happen in the second one because that character, the director's character, is still in the movie. So
he gave me the ick.
But I think that's the point.
I know it is the point.
Yeah.
I just there was a moment I was like, oh, this man is a very handsome, attractive person. And then it is just weird to think that he's directing himself. So, you know what I mean? So obviously wants to not glorify, but really have the light shine on him and the sensual, you know what I mean? It was weird.
Yeah.
But God bless.
Yeah. I totally agree, though. He's an interesting actor. And just sort of the way he moves around, you can tell he really feels himself.
Right.
And the line in the movie, have you ever seen anybody as hot as me outside of a soap opera?
Right.
I was like, why did y'all write that? Why would he even say that? And she's like, no. Stop that. But she had amazing chemistry with him.
Yeah.
She had amazing chemistry with the other guy.
Agreed.
And that is what we want from that type of romance, relationship, drama.
Conflict.
Yeah,
yes.
exactly.
Yes.
It reminded me a lot of Sleeping with the Enemy, The Rich Man's Wife, like those 90s sort of elevated Lifetime kind of female-driven dramas.
Right. It will do numbers on Netflix.
Oh my, literally forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It will forever be streamed as a top 5 romance chick flick.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I totally agree.
But we're definitely in the minority, I think, for people who like it.
I don't think that's true.
You think we're in the majority?
I think that people like it.
Well, I mean, we went with people who had read the book, and they didn't seem overly thrilled with it.
Yeah, Denise was like, it was fine.
And Kelly. And her friend. They felt like very kind of middle of the road.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
When you read a book, you obviously go in with different expectations.
Sure.
I didn't know anything about them, so I thought, this is going to be cheesy, and it wasn't. But I feel like people online have been saying they loved it. So
great.
I don't know. I feel like it's kind of in the middle.
Okay.
Yeah. the other movie that anything else you want to say about It Ends With Us?
Don't go stay with your parents.
I didn't really think it was that. I told
My
Carolyn-
mom bailed.
Yeah, she bailed. I think your mom would have been fine, honestly. There was maybe a moment she would have put her head down, but it wasn't overly like graphic, the violence or the sexual stuff.
Well,
If you've watched any movie on or any episode of like Grey's Anatomy,
I was going to say that.
you've seen that worse than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, she missed out.
Yeah. The second one is not about that. It's lighter.
Yes.
Okay.
It's about the relationship between Homeboy and
Lily Blossom
Lily
Bloom.
Blossom Blue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. The next movie we're going to talk about is Cuckoo, starring Cuckoo. How do you say it?
Cuckoo. Like a cuckoo clock.
Cuckoo Clock.
Cuckoo clock.
Cuckoo, starring Hunter Schafer and Dan Stevens. This movie, okay, how do I word this? This movie is about a girl who moves to like a resort, or not, it's like a wilderness kind of resort with her family, and something seedy is going on. Period. Is that good?
I don't know. I fell asleep. So I have no idea what happened. I fell asleep at 11 o'clock in the morning in a movie.
We really have become, we took that 11 a.m. Saturday questionnaire and we have become 11 a.m. Saturday moviegoers.
We've only gone twice.
That's not true. I feel like we've done it a good few times recently.
Twice.
Okay. We've gone 2 times.
This time and whatever we saw last.
Okay. That's it. Only those 2 times. You're right.
I really did not see enough of it to have an opinion. I fell asleep 5 minutes in, woke up 5 minutes before it ended.
So do you think you'll go back?
Probably not.
Okay. Well, I won't dig too deep.
Yeah.
It was not for me.
So Neon is on. This is a Neon film who also released Long Legs recently. They are not. You're not in a Neon winning streak.
No. Here's what I'll say. The world building, like the way it was shot.
Yeah, I was gonna say the aesthetics of it look cool.
Fabulous. The eeriness that they created, it reminded me a lot of Patrick, Cover Your Ears, a Twin Peaks kind of vibe. The music, the way they were showing the villain woman, the way it was sort of that, like, okay, wow, okay. Yeah, I think, again, the trailer was way better than what was actually delivered. This is going to scare the crap out of you, or whatever that quote was that they were doing. I was not scared. Nothing was scary in that movie. It reminded me of, like, Are You Afraid of the Dark?
So it's not a horror movie. But
It's not a horror movie. It's a psychological thriller, I guess. I don't know. Also, the pregnancy, like all that, we've really, really, really done that. So if you're making a horror movie looking forward, no impregnating women. I think that is a plot line we have accomplished, fulfilled. We've seen it this year specifically, but just
because there was the concept of like keeping these creature, like I don't know, people with powers in essence, like going, and it was like the women that were doing it.
I guess,
right? As what I kind of gathered by the end of it.
Yeah, Hunter was a good casting choice. I thought she did a great job. I think the slow pacing of the movie, it was honestly boring. The pacing of the movie did not work in her acting style's favor.
Interesting.
On Euphoria, where the conversation is a little more like the way people actually speak, I think I enjoy her more. What else has she been in? The Hunger Games?
Yeah. And Kinds of Kindness.
That doesn't count. Good for her. She was fabulous in that. Yeah, she was good. Dan Stevens was perfect for the part. But again, I just was like, enough. Just kill each other and be done. I want to go.
Right.
It was an hour and 40 minutes, and I was ready to go. That's not a good sign.
Not a good sign.
No. I didn't hate it. It wasn't like the worst movie I've ever seen, but I just thought like,
So really people need to stop making such good trailers.
No, they... yeah, I guess. And maybe it's, again, we've talked about this
or
forever.
hyping them up so much.
Yeah, but when you put a review like this is going to scare the crap out of you or whatever it said, And also, all the scares in the movie are in the trailer. Her running up behind her on the bike. Even, like, the fun moments where she, like, snaps the wood from the bed. Like, all those things that are, like, visually very cool.
It really didn't hit as much as you wanted it to.
No. I don't know. I don't ever need to see it again. Long Legs, I never need to see again. It's also strange to me that they're so close back to back.
Yeah, that's true.
But good for them.
They did show the trailer for Osgood Perkins' next movie, The Monkey. Mm-hmm. What do you think about that?
Is that White Lotus?
Theo.
Good for him.
Yeah.
I'll watch it.
You will.
I mean, I'll see anything.
Patrick just reminded you don't have a microphone, so I don't know that people can hear you. But he said it's a Stephen King book.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's not true. You didn't go see Dawn of the Planet of the Apes.
I don't like monkeys. But,
This is The Monkey.
But is he a monkey in it?
Yes, it's about a monkey.
Oh. Well, I mean, Monkey Man wasn't really about a monkey.
Oh, no.
I guess I'll go see it. I don't like gorillas that kill. I don't like stuff like that's just not for me.
I think, is this a toy monkey, though, maybe? Toy.
Oh, so there you go. That's
toy monkey who comes to life.
It comes out in February. We got a long time.
Oh, yeah, we do. That's
and luckily, we will see the trailer. 5,000. That movie with James McAvoy, I need it to come out and go away.
Oh, my God. Speak no evil.
We have seen that trailer. That's the new Argyle.
Yeah.
Remember Argyle?
No.
I know. But we watched that trailer like 6,000 times. We saw the movie and we were like,
Right, exactly.
Bye.
Speak no evil. Yeah, I that's a movie I could skip.
Oh, see, I think that'll be fun.
I don't know.
It probably won't be. I think I'll enjoy it as much as I enjoyed the movie today.
Sure.
Just it will be okay.
Yeah.
This coming week, Alien, I think, is going to check the horror box for a little while.
I really hope so. And we're seeing that in IMAX on a humongous screen. I'm so thrilled.
Yeah.
I really wish it were Thursday.
Yeah. I've been meaning to ask you, and I meant to ask you last week, what do you think about Carrie Underwood being the replacement on American Idol?
Love.
You think she's the right choice?
Yeah, I kind of wish they would replace the other two now.
It does feel like, first of all, Luke and her are both country artists.
Yeah.
So 2 country artists and Lionel Richie. American Idol already sort of skews country, so I have a feeling it's going to be like
very country now.
a rodeo.
Yeah.
I'm very curious to see what she's like on there.
I know. I do think they met the moment and found someone equally as famous as Katy Perry.
And she is, just her being Carrie Underwood doing American Idol is a buzzy kind of announcement.
Of course.
I'm curious. Katie is a big presence.
Yeah.
And a huge personality.
Yeah.
And I'm curious what Carrie is. I love her. She's an amazing singer, but you're not thinking about her personality.
No.
So
cracking jokes, being silly.
Yeah. But maybe this is her, maybe we just haven't seen that. So maybe she'll be on there and we'll see that piece of her.
But I would also be okay with it not being like that because Simon, Paula, and Randy were not exactly cracking jokes left and right.
That's true.
It was very dry humor.
That's true.
Which I love.
Yes.
But I also really liked Katy Perry on there.
Yes.
And she made it silly and goofy and lighthearted.
Yeah. And Luke still will do that.
I think so too.
So yeah, I'm just curious to see I'm curious to see that much of her.
I know.
She's very much like an interview kind of artist. She's not a social media, so we don't really get to see that angle of her.
Should we audition?
I don't think. I think we're past the age. Oh wow. Okay. I think I am past the age. I think you are.
How old
also.
do you have to be?
I don't think you can be over 30.
What?
I have a feeling.
What if the American Idol is 31?
Then you go on The Voice. Yeah, American Idol they used to do, you had to be over it, or it was like 17. I think they've lowered it to like 15.
Yeah, or 14.
So they want young people. They don't want older people.
I don't like that.
Remember the X Factor? They had over 40 or whatever. Then they had men, then they had women, then they had groups, which I thought was an interesting.
That's a good way of breaking it down. I think we need to sue American Idol. I'm ready.
Okay. I'll
Discrimination.
Support you. Okay. Wow. I don't think that'll get us on the show, but maybe it'll get us written about somewhere.
There you go.
Also, any Olympic highlights from the week you want to speak on?
I guess that breakdancing woman. Australia.
That was sad to watch.
I saw this whole thing. Apparently, that woman has like a PhD in like movement and like the story of like history of dance and stuff. So we were like, oh, it was a way to just to have people discuss her in a negative light so that she could write about it. And if that's the case, that's so calculated and interesting. But I think it was just a weird version of breakdance that nobody has ever seen before.
I just thought like other people which she was from Australia.
Yeah.
Other people in Australia probably tried to get that spot.
Who were better?
Who were actually doing the types of breakdancing that they are adjudicating on at the Olympics.
But then what do we know?
I know nothing, but I watched 5 people go, and they all did basically the same thing. And she did like
Totally
my
left field,
version of
yeah.
that, like what it would be like if I tried to do it.
Right.
Her spinning around the ground. I mean, it was wild to witness.
Did she win?
She didn't make it to the final. That was the qualifier.
Oh, so she had gotten to that point.
That's what I'm saying. So she had competed with other people to get there.
Yeah, that was
Maybe
weird.
she's having a bad day.
I don't know.
But maybe you're right. Maybe it is all a scheme.
For
Yeah.
like a thesis.
Yeah. Also, the people zipping up the wall.
Oh, that was fun.
That was fun.
Sport climbing.
We watched some of the synchronized swimming. That
Incredible.
was amazing.
Truly incredible.
Yeah.
You really are an Olympics fan. I don't think you will say that, but you are.
I've really enjoyed it this time. The
Yeah.
Peacock way of breaking it down has made it so fun.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. You are an Olympics fan.
Okay.
You should get some Team USA merch.
I don't think so. I don't think I'd.
You're shooting down all my ideas today.
I will get that. I have 2 years.
To
Get Team USA stuff.
what do you mean?
Winter Olympics are in 2 years.
Oh, great.
And I like the skating.
Oh, yeah.
And what else do they do in Winter Olympics? Skiboarding. Skiboarding?
What is skiboarding?
Snowboarding and skiing. I just put those together. You know what I meant. Okay, now it's time for our question of the week, which you have in your Google phone app.
Do I?
Yes.
Do I?
While he gets that pulled up, I'm just going to remind you, if you have a question for us, you can call us at 919-675-2428, which is 919-675-CHAT. You can text us to that number. You can leave us a voicemail. You can ask us anything you want. No limits.
Now I know which one you were talking about. From Katie.
Yes.
If you could pick any triple threat stars, singer, dancer, actor,
Okay.
to make the next 90s style boy girl band, who would you choose for the group and what role would they play? That's a hard question.
Okay, can you repeat it one more time?
If you could pick any triple threat stars, singer, dancer, actor, to make the next 90s style boy girl band, who would you choose for the group and what role would they play? That's tough. A part of me, this is kind of a cheat answer, but a part of me wishes like, I know I've rolled my eyes at it because I think it's actually happening, but like the band from the Anne Hathaway movie.
Uh-huh.
Like I wish bands from movies like were real.
Well, when we saw Trap last week, I thought
Yeah.
if this movie blew up, which it did well, but it's
Yeah.
not like a cultural touchstone, they should have had Lady Raven performing on stuff, at stuff. Like
True.
City Walk, they should have had. That would have been such an easy, free marketing
Yeah,
ploy.
of course.
Triple threat star. So I'm trying to think who is currently a triple threat star, singing, acting, dancer. My first immediately goes like Disney people, like Sabrina Carpenter,
Zendaya.
Olivia.
Can you imagine them in a band?
That's
a girls' group?
I think that would be fabulous.
Sell out world tour.
Yeah, Billie Eilish,
Billy could be great.
because she's a little different. You know, she's like the
Yeah.
alternative one.
Yeah.
We have just built the new Spice Girls right there.
I mean, think like the high women is Brandy Carlisle, Maren Morris, like
Supergroup.
super group of all these people. Like, why can't pop people do it?
Yeah, you're right. They should.
AC Consulting.
AC Consulting. The flip of that, boys, the only one that comes to mind, Ansel Elgort,
Justin Bieber.
Just Act.
Sure, why not? I could see him doing like cheesy, corny acting.
Yeah, Timothy. He can dance. We've seen the videos on YouTube.
And he's rapping.
He did Wonka. Boys
That's a great
are
answer,
harder.
of course. But that's a good answer. Andrew Barth Feldman.
Andrew Barth Feldman. Yeah. What did we just see of him in a trailer?
Saturday Night.
Oh, yeah. Saturday Night. Yeah. Wow. I think we stick with Sabrina Carpenter, Olivia Zendaya, Billie Eilish.
Super group.
One pop song to save them all. I think it would be huge.
Oh my God.
And when they do it, we would like credit.
Or what about like what if like there was a reunion tour with like Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, Pink, like that group of 2000s pop star.
I would die.
Take me back, please.
There are a lot of rumors that she's going to present Lady Gaga with her award at the VMAs. Britney.
Really?
I'm very curious to see.
Based on what?
Rumblings on the internet. Could be a lie. I think if there's something she would do, that's it. All she has to do is walk out and hand something.
Yeah. Okay.
Probably not. Thank you so much for your question. If you have a question for us, you can call us, text us, leave us a voicemail at 919-675-2428. 919-675-CHAT. Now it is time for our songs of the week.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Mine is Never Better by Wild Rivers, and I feature them quite a lot this year on the podcast. Mm-hmm. They're so good.
They are really good.
I love this song.
I 100% thought your song of the week was going to be Sean.
I was going to switch it to that, and then I listened to it again, and I said, no, doesn't deserve it.
I love it.
Why, or the other one?
The why. Yeah. It's a bop. I love the end where it swells and like they're all singing together.
Yeah.
I feel like that concert's going to be good. I hope you get a ticket.
I'm not.
But you said you could get on the wait list.
Yeah, I'm on the wait list.
Well, okay, so maybe you'll get picked.
I doubt it, but...
Can we put positive? So you're shooting down everything I'm saying. Let's put some positive into the universe.
Okay. I'm going to get it.
Thank you.
What's your song?
My song of the week is Lifetimes by Katy Perry.
Leagues better than Women's World.
It is a bop. It's still not like the best Katy Perry song ever made, but it's fun. It's really fun, and it will go very easily into every supermarket playlist in the country.
No.
I think that's her brand. It's like easy to digest Zumba pop music, and that's fine. That's not a bad thing. I mean, it's a compliment. I like the song.
I don't know that would be grocery store music.
Okay. Yeah, no, I know what you mean, but I think it's fun. It's more current than the other one sounds. Yeah. Great. It's a woman's world. We're lucky to be living in it.
Amen.
What are you looking forward to this coming week?
Alien.
We're seeing Alien. What day is Sarah Bareilles?
Saturday, which I love. I love a weekend concert.
We're going to see Sarah Bareilles at the Hollywood Bowl.
Yep.
We can bring in our own food.
Which, will we do that?
I think we should. Why not? We don't have to, though, if you don't want to.
No,
what else is this week?
We're just going with a group of people. It's going to be interesting to coordinate.
Yeah.
Food.
Well, we can all bring our own stuff.
Oh, that's true.
Or we can all contribute like a potluck. You know? Anything else coming out this week?
No idea.
Wow. Thank you so much for listening.
The schedule for TIFF, we'll know which movies I'm going to try to go to on opening weekend.
That is really exciting. On Tuesday. Y'all, Adrian is going to Toronto.
Let's Chat is going to Toronto.
Let's Chat will be present at Toronto. We have the nicest business cards you've ever seen.
Well, yes, we do.
And they will be handed out.
And I'll go to any meeting I can possibly take.
I'm thrilled for you.
Thanks.
All right, y'all. Thank you so much for listening. We hope you have the best week of your lives.
Amen.
Bye, y'all. Thank you so much for listening to Let's Chat with Curry and Adrian. If you enjoyed the show, and we know you did, subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you listen. Don't forget to leave a 5-star review. Keep the conversation going by following me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Curry Terrell, and Adrian on Instagram at Adrian McMill, and Twitter at Yo Adrian McMill. Discover our weekly song picks by adding our playlist on Spotify or Apple Music, all linked in this week's episode description. Got questions or feedback? Email us at letschatwithcurry@gmail.com. See you next time. Bye, y'all.